this tournament. Made some headlines last week. Got the goals against Ivory Coast, and Julian Nagelsmann said that he wouldn't have scored those goals hadn't started, which came into a little bit of scrutiny in the German media. So Dennis Undav gets his chance tonight to prove his head coach wrong. Your referee this evening is Jalal Jayed. He is Moroccan, and the VAR assistant Jalal Jayed is Tatania Guzman. Just about ready to go. Beautiful day, shadows all across the pitch here in Boston, the home of the New England Patriots, and we are ready to get underway in this round of 32 game between Germany and Paraguay. Germany will be kicking from right to left as we look. They are in their traditional, or maybe not so traditional actually, they are all in white, the Germans. Paraguay are attacking down that far side, and Siso with a shot into the side net. It's taking a little deflection. Corner kick for Paraguay inside 20 seconds here. Paraguay are in all blue tonight, predominantly dark blue, with some little splashes of light blue and white here and there. A chance for Paraguay just to ask a few questions inside the first minute. Julian Siso has gone across to take this corner, left-hand side. It'll be a right-footed in-swinger. Crowd scene in the 6-yard box. Paraguay can get their noses in front here. Really would throw the cat amongst the pigeons. And Siso is ready now. Flips it in. Chance. It's back post. Massive chance. Oh, it's a good save. Bundled towards goal by Junior Alonso at the back post. Just didn't quite get enough on his shot. And Siso's cross evaded everyone except right on the back post. Junior Alonso took the ball on his chest and then just prodded it goalwards, and it's saved by the chest of Manuel Neuer. Paraguay were very close to taking the lead inside the first minute. Let off for Germany. Chance for Paraguay. If you fancy, you won't have too many tonight. Sounded a warning there. Here come the Germans, their first attack. Florian Wirtz. Back into the centre circle, Tar. Kimmich moves it on to Sani, out on that right wing. Back across to Antonio Rüdiger. Wirtz again, left-hand side. Into the penalty area, defenders crowd him out. Drops on the edge of the box, Undav on the half-turn. And then Siso is away for Paraguay here, and the break's on. And Siso's going to run at Rüdiger. He's got support, and Siso still carrying the ball. Too many touches, gets crowded out. The Mecha is back doing the defending. And Siso should have released that. Didn't use them. Germany eventually got men back. Foul on the halfway line by Kai Havertz. It's Paraguay free kick. Paraguay started brightly here. Germany didn't think they were in for a tough game. We do now. We've got a Paraguay player down here. It's Junior Alonso, I think. No, it's not. Gustavo Gomez. I tell you what, Gustavo Gomez looks in a lot of pain here. Gustavo Gomez isn't the type of character to stay down unnecessarily. He's a proper tough guy. It's a clash with Dennis Undav that led to the Gomez injury. Paraguay, I've got a couple of defenders warming up off the bench as well, so enough concern here for Gustavo Alvaro and the Albirroja earlier. Seeing the replay of that chance for Junior Alonso. He's kind of gone for the acrobatic volley and played it straight into the ground, and it was pretty straightforward for Neuer to see. I think Alonso could have just concentrated and put his foot through that. Paraguay already missing Albirroja, the centre-back, who started the first game. Gustavo Gomez, this is his 93rd cap for Paraguay, the 33-year-old, but I think it's going to be okay. Miguel Almiron has just made a little safe sign to the bench, as if to suggest Gustavo Gomez will be okay to carry on. It's come across for treatment, so Paraguay temporarily down to 10 men. And we're back underway. It doesn't even look like they put an extra centre-back in at the minute. They just sort of playing with three. Jose Canale has been just left exposed while Gustavo Gomez is sitting out his forced minute. Pavlovic. Now Kubac looks like he's going into help him. In the penalty area, here's a chance for Germany, maybe. Undav's gone for the ding. Caught a clever effort from Dennis Undav. Just for a minute, it looked like he might drop into that far corner. It's just sailed beyond the angle of post and crossbar of Orlando Gil's goal. Havertz did well to recycle the ball back to Undav, and it's a decent effort from Dennis Undav. And he plays for Stuttgart in the Bundesliga. He's really lit up this tournament with the 3 goals and 2 assists. Both times off the substitutes bench. Rudiger, Almiron chasing him, got it down. He's now after the keeper. Neuer smashes it away with his right foot. Little flick on from Havertz, that's good. Sané can have a drive down that right hand side. Runs at Canale. Back inside to Havertz. Right hand side, 30 yards out. Pavlovic. Kimmich. Havertz and Undav kind of rotating in that calm centre forward position. Undav is the one highest up the pitch at the moment, as Havertz is in the D on the penalty box. The ball is wide left, Florian Wirtz into the box, chance, defended well. Jose Canale, easy to pick out with a big mop of black curly hair. The Paraguayan number 30. He stretches, puts it out for a German corner kick. First corner for the Germans. 7 minutes gone. You are listening to studio-based off-tube commentary of Germany 0, Paraguay 0. All the action available via your local broadcaster. Joshua Kimmich has come across to take this corner from the left-hand side with his right foot. Will be an in-swinger. Matcher is in there. Nathaniel Brown is short. It's a short option, but this is going in the mixer. Towards the back post, headed back by Tom, cleared away, edge of the box and swung at by Florian Wirtz. And he's lifted it miles over the top of the crossbar. Thinking the supporters behind the goal to our left-hand side. And a goal kick for Paraguay. Not a huge amount of head-to-head record between these two sides. We met back in a friendly in 2013, game which finished 3-3. Repeat of that would be fun tonight. Nathaniel Brown is on the charge for Germany. He's over the halfway line. There's just a bit of a hopeful ball forward. It's cleared away by Alonso. Germany pick it back up right hand side. Havertz. Right to Sané. Sané puts an early ball in, deflected towards the back post. Well watched by Caceres at the back post. Who had the presence of mind just to head it back to his goalkeeper Orlando Gil. These two did meet in the quarterfinals in 2002. Not the quarterfinals, sorry, but in this tournament in 2002. Germany running out 1-0 winners, lead goal by Oliver Neuville, blast from the past there. Paraguay did make the quarter-final. That was 2010 and suffered a 1-0 defeat to Spain. We haven't seen them on the biggest stage since. Missed out in 2014, 2018 and 2022. But back this time, but have made the knockouts after an incredibly shaky start against the USA. There's a wild tackle on Miguel Almiron. Absolutely awful tackle. Pavlovic. Cannot believe he's got away without a yellow card there. Not been many cards at all shown in this tournament. And Pavlovic has got away with one there because most domestic leagues, I think, he would have been cautioned as he challenged slightly from the back inside of Miguel Almiron. Miguel Almiron just back from suspension himself after that bizarre incident against Turkey. Miguel Almiron will forever be the answer to a quiz question. He's been sent off for covering his mouth with his hand in that game. Paraguay absolutely done a job on Turkey, won 1-0. Germany on the attack. Antonio Rudiger. Kimmich. Left-footed hopeful ball into the penalty area. It was fouled after the release the ball by Julian. Free kick to Germany. Taking short to Rudiger. Rudiger helps along to Wirtz. The penalty area, Undav let it run through his legs. It was a good idea from Dennis Undav. There's no one in behind him. The ball made its way harmlessly through to Orlando Gill. 11 minutes on the clock, no score, but a really bright opening here in Boston. Paraguay have given it away in a bad area. Undav this time not quite as clever with a layoff. He's looking to touch it into the path of Havertz. Cleared away by Paraguay. Germany have it. Tar. Square. His partner Rudiger. Rudiger with a diagonal into the box. That is better defending. That's real Paraguayan defending there from Junior Alonso. Just got his body in between the ball and the match. One bounce out for a goal kick. Paraguay missing Diego Gomez in this one, who's suspended after he picked up the second yellow card in the last game. Yellow cards have been reset after the group stages, so everyone comes into this with a clean bill of health. Wirtz is challenged by Almiron. Paraguay players stay down Caceres, but Germany carry on until Gomez steps in with a long clearance. Referee is now going to stop the game. Caceres is down, holding his face. Stray arm from Florian Wirtz there. By Jose Caceres, nothing sinister in it, just caught by the arm of Wirtz as he tried to turn inside. Caceres just telling the fourth official who's elbowed in the face, which is simply untrue. See a bit of action down on the German bench. I don't know if one of the German players has maybe got an issue. Or if indeed a couple of the German players have just got a little bit too hot there and they're changing their clothes. Looked maybe like Nick Woltemade was getting changed, but possibly not. Paraguay for the second time today, now down to 10. As Caceres has had to go. This is the issue now. Caceres absolutely could have got up and carried on. There's nothing wrong with him. And now he's got to spend a minute off, and we've seen it cost teams goals. I got the first one, but that's totally unnecessary. Corner kick. Miguel Almiron defending in that position where Caceres should be. The crowd reacted largely Paraguayan maybe in their orientation. The mine shaft well represented as they always are. Corner kick to Germany. Second one from this left hand side. Kimmich again. Right arm in the air is the signal. Towards the back post, headed away, or headed up in the air by Cubas. A foul given by the referee. Inside the 6-yard box. Keeper was just being, fouled. It's Pavlovic who was all over. Orlando Gil, Jalad Jayed spotted it, free kick to Paraguay by Jose Caceres. It's been allowed back on. Gives the fourth official just something to think about. It's a parting shot. He maybe might think twice about lying about when there's nothing wrong with him next time. That would be the other option. Left-footed clearance from Gil. Towards Enciso, over the top of him, out for the throw-in to Germany. As the clock ticks past 15 minutes here. Germany 0, Paraguay 0. Jonathan Tah. Germany 57% possession in the opening quarter of an hour. Paraguay have had the lowest possession stats of any of the 32 qualifying teams in this tournament so far. In fact, they've got the lowest stats in a lot of categories in an attacking sense. XG being another. Leroy Sané is on the attack, right hand side. Good tackle over there. Was it Canale? He started really well. Paraguayan number 13. Experienced player, 29 years of age. Is for Lanús in Argentina. Ball is back with Jonathan Tah. Square to Rudiger. Rudiger moves it on to Pavlovic, central, 40 yards out, closed down by Andres Cubas. Mecha shapes to cross, dummies, swaps passes with Pavlovic. It's moved on to Jonathan Tah. Rudiger again left side. Paraguay sit in the low block. Brown. Good defending from Paraguay, good discipline. You expect nothing else. Tah finds Buildup in a bit of space, left hand side. Buildup lofts it into the penalty area where it's won by Paraguay, and then a volleyed clearance from Miguel Almiron. Wirtz goes for the diagonal pass. That one's easy for Gomez to head clear. There's a pattern emerging here. Throw has gone the way of Paraguay. Nagelsmann thought it was his. Florian Wirtz did too, but Miguel Almiron this time, I think he's learned his lesson about seeing anything out the turn. Just walks away. Paraguay get the throw. Taken backwards to the goalkeeper Gil. Gil launched it long. Germany immediately have it back. Tah to Antonio Rudiger. On to Wirtz again. Wirtz moving out to this left-hand side today with Havertz and Undav selected in those central areas. UCL is the man who's made way. Nagelsmann making some bold decisions. I think the results will bear out whether he gets away with it or not. Sané, right hand side. Tah, on to Rudiger, on to Wirtz. Wirtz through a pass and Siso nearly nicks it for Paraguay. Germany have it back. Antonio Rudiger swaps passes with Nathaniel Brown. Nathaniel Brown's caught the eye so far in this tournament for the Germans. He's 23 years of age, Nathaniel Brown. Frankfurt's player. I'm sure he's caught the eye with probably Bayern Munich and just hoover up all the talent in Germany. Manuel Neuer's come a long way from his goal to prevent the ball going out for the throw-in. Paraguay is so deep though, Manuel Neuer can do that at his leisure. Rudiger to Tah. Pavlovic, Rudiger. We're going to be seeing the names of Antonio Rudiger and Jonathan Tah a lot tonight. Paraguay just allow Germany possession. This is where the possession starts to start shifting. Pavlovic moved on to Kimmich. Sané with chalk on his boots on that right-hand side. Sané twists, turns. Faced up by Alonso, great defended by Alonso. And then Galazza helps him out over there too. Matthias Galazza doubling up with Junior Alonso. Ball cleared. Back to the Germans. We start again from the back. Gabriel Avalos, bit of a thankless task up there at the minute. Not really his game chasing and closing down. He's got the selection tonight ahead of Antonio Sanabria. And now he's in possession, Avalos. Good centre forward play. Holds it up, finds a midfielder. He tried to ping it out to Enciso. Enciso couldn't control it. Frustrated Gustavo Alfaro, just imploring his team to hang on to the ball a little bit when they do get it. The last 5 minutes, this has been all German possession. Sané. Back to Kimmich. Tatar to Rudiger. And to Wirtz. Wirtz tries to play Brown in. Bobadillas there. Miguel Almiron has won another free kick for Paraguay. Quite good at that, Miguel Almiron. Puts his body in between himself and Nathaniel Brown with a free kick. A chance for Paraguay just to take the pressure off a little bit. They've dealt with it pretty well, but the pressure has been mounted. The clearest opportunity is still Junior Alonso's backpost volley in the first minute here. Then some dab with a little clever chip that went over the crossbar. Not a ton of goal-mouth action here in the opening 21.5 minutes. We will be approaching hydration break time pretty soon. It's scoreless here, Germany, Paraguay in Boston. Sané loses out. Paraguay have it. Here we go, down the left-hand side, Galazza. Oh, Galazza's been adjudged to a foul, Joshua Kimmich. Galazza protests his innocence. I think he did get the wrong side. It's been defended from Kimmich. Germany have it back from the free kick. Jonathan Tah in the centre circle. Moved up to Kimmich. Leroy Sané is wide. Right. Nemecha bustled off the ball by Cubas. Ball played up towards Avalos. Avalos again does well. And then it's lost by Galazza. Paraguay win a free kick though. Gabriel Avalos, the veteran, 35 years of age. And he plies his trade now at Independiente. With all his experience there, by getting in front of Jonathan Tah and then going to ground. And the opening quarter of this game will end with that free kick in Paraguay's favour. I think Gustavo Alfaro will be happier with the two coaches. Germany have had a ton of possession. Not asked an awful lot of questions. It's Germany 0, Paraguay 0. 2 shots for the Germans, none on target. 2 shots for Paraguay, 1 on target. So they lead that stat. The Germans have had 2 corners. 2-1 of Paraguay. Already been an excellent game earlier on today. In Houston, Brazil scored an injury time winner. Arsenal's Gabriel Martinelli. As Brazil came from behind to beat Japan 2-1. Japan led 1-0 at the break for trademark Casemiro header. And Martinelli's late winner sent Brazil through into the next round. It will join Canada as the 2 teams who have definitely progressed so far. until we face the winners of Norway and Cote d'Ivoire, who play tomorrow. Canada will play the winners of Netherlands and Morocco, which is the late game here tonight. So the winners of this, the winners of that will know their opponents. It's Nagelsmann animatedly addresses his troops down there during this hydration break. Sprinklers are on, which as well they are just about ready to get underway. The Germans are just about ready to get back underway. Paraguay taking a little bit more time about with Gustavo Alfaro. 21st appearance in this tournament for the Germans. They were out in the group stage on the last two renewals, 2018 and 2022. Their 4 wins coming in 1954, 1974, 1990 and 2014. 3 times European champions too. The quarter-final appearance from Paraguay in 2010 was their best effort. This being their 8th appearance, all told. Paraguay now reluctantly, it seems, rejoin us. And we will restart with the Paraguay free kick, which was won by Gabriel Avalos before that win. Studio-based, independent, off-tube commentary of Germany 0, Paraguay 0. All the action available via your local broadcaster. A ton of empty seats in the middle deck opposite us here. Red seats clearly visible, not to be fooled by the Paraguayan red shirts. Almiron to Caceres, that's loose. Havertz has won it and played it out to Leroy Sané up on the right hand side. Germany have it, Brown. A little bit more momentum in this German attack. Wirtz switches it out to Sané. Defender gets a little touch on it, runs away for a throw to Germany. Kimmich. Pavlovic back to Kimmich. Paraguay just settle in, allow the team in white to have the ball. Paraguay have closed Germany down to such an extent they're way back in their own half now with Antonio Rudiger. Rudiger's gone for a huge diagonal. Florian Wirtz wouldn't have caught that on his moped. 2 bounces out for a goal kick. Frustration. Julian Nagelsmann no way through the Paraguayans, so Rudiger looked over the top. Couldn't pick out Wirtz. The big diagonal, it's a goal kick to Paraguay. No score, 28 minutes gone. One ball from the goalkeeper, headed in the general direction of Enciso. No support for Enciso. It's never going to get on the end of an aerial pass with those big German defenders, the diminutive ex-Brighton man. Pavlovic, Kubas with a good tackle, and Almiron brings it away, and Almiron has got to ground. And this time he's not going to win himself a free kick. If he'd gone down first time, he might have. When he realised he'd overrun the ball, he just sort of threw himself to the floor. The Moroccan referee was not buying it. Ball forward towards Sané. Now he has a chance. Sané! Undav, keepers out of his goal, flag's gone up. Sané didn't look offside. He was a mile in front of the Paraguayan defenders when he received the ball. Just getting a little look at now. Yeah, well, it's not a mile offside, it's enough offside. I think it's the correct decision. Tried to lob it over the top of Orlando Gill. Didn't work, and it was just going to break for Dennis Undav when the flag went up. Curtailed the attacking play. One ball forward. Looking for Avalos. Avalos was being held off by Rudiger. Almiron in turn holds off Florian Wirtz. Ensure Paraguay get the throw in. Wirtz then throws Albirroja onto the floor. Referee's ignored that, given the throw in. Long into the penalty area, cleared by Tar. Havertz loses out to Cubas. Caceres, wide to Miguel Almiron. Almiron's going to run Brown. Almiron does well, keeps the ball in, beats his man and put it out for a goal kick. Miguel Almiron's a little bit unlucky down by that corner flag. He ran Nathaniel Brown, kept the ball in right by the corner flag, then a lovely little spin, nutmegs the defender. Couldn't quite get beyond Pavlovic. Nice bit of skill from the ex-Newcastle man. Back at Atlanta United now, Miguel Almiron. Nathaniel Brown, left-hand side for Germany. Wirtz down towards the touchline, spins back. Caceres is onto him. Good defending, Caceres. Throw into Germany. Wirtz into Havertz. Havertz now down by the left-hand corner flag. Havertz has fallen over. He's not getting a free kick for that either. The defender's not done very well though. He's just booted the ball off Havertz into the penalty area, cleared away. He's going to drop to Pavlovic. Kimmich. Leroy Sané, left-hand side. Paraguay just a little bit disorganised here in this attack. Sané scoops it up in the air. We all saw that push from Dennis Undav. Dennis Undav looks surprised. I'm not sure why. It's a free kick to Paraguay. All the push on Jose Canale. Gustavo Gomez nearly gave the ball away down by this corner flag. He tried to boot it off Kai Havertz, which was a little bit cynical, and it nearly cost him because the ball hit Havertz, but then landed straight at the German's feet, which could have been costly for Paraguay. Long ball forward again from Orlando Gill, and again it's far too easy for the German defenders. That time Tar just headed it first time back to Manuel Neuer. Drops out to the sky. Jonathan Tar just has to shield his eyes from the sun as he takes it under control. Moves into the centre circle and over the halfway line for Germany. Wide to Sané. Sané comes in field. Pavlovic. Back to Rudiger. Wide to Florian Wirtz. And Mecha, not seen too much of it so far this evening. Into the penalty area, Undav. Defending again. Gustavo Gomez, 6 or 7 times. Dennis Undav's gone into that position. Paraguayan defenders have dealt with it. Pavlovic. Tar. Florian Wirtz. Sané's made the diagonal run off that right wing. Wirtz doesn't try that ball. Goes right to Kimmich instead. Pavlovic and Germany are forced back again. Antonio Rudiger. Pavlovic. That's a good ball. On the half turn is Havertz. We've got a shot off. It's immediately smothered by a Paraguayan defender. Clearance is completed by Caceres. Back it comes, Kimmich. Pavlovic, 45 yards out, dead centre. Pavlovic and a Mecha Kimmich. Kimmich just has to scamper back towards the halfway line. Rudiger. To Mecha. Wide by Pavlovic to Sané. Sané's cross hits Junior Alonso, comes back off Leroy Sané. Paraguay celebrate the goal kick. They love defending, these Paraguayans. I heard them are likened to a bunch of nightclub bouncers this afternoon. Just won't allow anybody into their penalty area. It's a nice analogy. We've played 34 minutes here in Boston, no goals. Germany have completed 239 passes. to 31 of Paraguay. There's a stat for you. Stat Paraguay will be interested in. It's about the goals Germany have scored, but so far it's 0. Leroy Sané will come again. 20 yards out, left-hand side. Unbelievable bit of defending from Galazza. And Ciso, though, loses out. The Mechas crowded out, though. Cubas, Miguel Almiron. Almiron does really well and then is pulled back. Really good play again in a nutshell. Everybody doing their job. Andres Cubas gets in with a challenge. And then Miguel Almiron, whose job is to get his team up the pitch. Does exactly that. Wins a free kick. Foul was by Felix Nemecha. Obviously Dortmund man, there has been talk of Felix Nemecha. It's been linked with Miguel Almiron's old club, Newcastle United. Could do with a midfielder or two. Long ball from Gil. Headed up. He's won this time by Gabriel Avalos. Headed it towards Manuel Neuer, and in fact headed it to Manuel Neuer. No Paraguayan player anywhere near him. 10 minutes to go till half time. Germany 0, Paraguay 0. Sané. Tar to Rudiger. Rudiger to Tar, right to Sané. Sané thought about the ball in. He's into the edge of the box to Pavlovic. Pavlovic tried to turn it round the corner and was just absolutely crowded out. Paraguay look like they've got about 22 defenders. Miguel Almiron is bringing his team up the pitch again. This time loses out. Has it taken off him by Brown. There might be a little bit more space now for Germany. Havertz left hand side. Level with the edge of the box. Tries to pull the ball back. It's picked off by Cubas. Brought away by Bobadilla. Bobadilla wins the foul. Really good play. It's Galazza, in fact, who went down. Matthias Galazza. He was fouled. Clear foul from Alexander Pavlovic. 22 years of age, Pavlovic. Seems to be around a little bit longer than that. Bayern Munich player. Kind of plays in that guard dog role. This is 15th cap for the national team. Paraguayan fans rising to that little bit of defending they saw in the last few minutes, twice. Numbers got around the Germany attackers, and then Almiron and Galazza brought them up the field. Germany could again. Jonathan Tah pump fakes the long ball, gives it to Rudiger. Tah moved out to Leroy Sané. Side on his left foot pretty much every time he's had it. This time he's played it over the top, down the right hand side for the run of Pavlovic. And Andres Cubas is across. He very much is the guard dog for Paraguay. And FIFA Whitecaps midfielder. One ball forward. This time Paraguay get it down. Avalos, Miguel Almiron, a little bit of space, Almiron, for an option. Just keeps it, swaps passes with Cubas. Paraguay's turn to have the ball for a handful of passes. Right hand side for Serras. Only gradually forcing them back. This is going to end up back at the goalkeeper, Orlando Gil. Gil will knock it long. There is the end of Paraguay's possession. One ball forward. Caceres gets in, can't get it back to his goalkeeper. That was a good idea from Caceres. Just telling his goalkeeper maybe he should have been on the front foot a little bit more. Long ball was looking for Virts. He's headed it back towards Orlando and Gil, but Orlando couldn't prevent it going behind for a corner kick to Germany. Corner's taken short, edge of the penalty area. Florian Wirtz might think about the shot, miscontrols it, then loses the ball. Done a lot of that this season for Liverpool. Daniel Brown out to Wirtz again. Diagonal cross. Won in the air by Canale. Completed clearance by Galata, and a handball is given against Alexander Pavlovic. Bobadilla was back there helping out. Not too much of Bobadilla going forwards, but again he just helps out Cubas in that central midfield area. Got 5 minutes of the 45 to go here. Plus stoppages, minimum 3. The hydration break. It's goalless. Germany 0, Paraguay 0. Almiron. Will run at Brown again. Almiron. Down towards a corner flag, and he's going to win a corner. This is the Paraguayan team's MO. Pick up a handful of set pieces, see if they can nick a goal. Made a chance from the corner in the first minute. A chance that Neuer saved from Alonso. This corner's on the other side. Miguel Almiron is out here to take it. Miguel Almiron was arguing with the assistant about where it should be taken, and in the end the assistant just moved the ball himself. You don't see very often. I'm all for it. Right hand side, left-footed in swinger from Almiron. Neuer punches. The break might be on from Germany. Great sliding tackle from Bobadilla. Back out to Almiron. Overlapping run from Galazza. Chance header, 1-0. Paraguay have scored. It's Julio Enciso. 3.5 minutes before the break. Smash and grab. Absolute chaos from the Paraguayan fans around this stadium in Boston. Germany have been camped out in the Paraguayan half. I said Paraguay would have to take one of the few chances they created. Julio Enciso with his first goal of the tournament. Corner came in, was punched away by Neuer, won back by Bobadilla. Overlapping run from Galazzo. Galazzo with a cross right on the penalty spot. Julio Enciso, not the world's biggest man, not the best header of the ball, plants his header down into the ground. Manuel Neuer again's not coming himself in glory, I don't think. Either positionally or with his reaction. He's just watched it. It hasn't gone in the corner. Maybe I'm being harsh. 43 minutes played here in Boston, and the upset is on. It's Germany 0, Paraguay 1. That is so on brand for Paraguay. Have the Germans got response before half-time? Rudiger. Tar. Plays it out towards Rudiger. Does well to keep it in. Then Almiron is across quickly. Puts it out for a throw to the Germans. Wirtz. On to Tar. Tar into the feet of Brown. Great defending though. Almiron back there helping out. Bobadilla with a poor clearance. Almiron's up again. Long ball through, and so was nearly onto that for Germany. Neuer came out of his penalty area. Kimmich to Nemetcha. Nemetcha's a poor pass. That's picked up by Galazza. Cubas. Cubas wins it off. She won that off. Leroy Sané. Brilliant stuff from Cubas. Absolute menace in front of that Paraguayan defence. Germany still to register an attempt on goal, by the way. That was the second such thing from Paraguay. We're in the final 60 seconds of the 45. There will be some time added. Paraguay would have loved to get to half-time now. Sané into the penalty area. Smashed up in the air by Albirroja. That's not a great clearance. The keeper thought about coming, changed his mind. It's bounced, it's headed away. Cleared by Bobadilla. Shot from the edge of the box. Joshua Kimmich's had a swing at that left foot. Put it miles over the top. Seeing a replay, it's such a good goal from Paraguay. Miguel Albirroja reverse pass for the overlapping run of Galazza. Crossed it up to the penalty spot. Downward header from Julio Enciso. Julio Enciso. Headed Paraguay in front here. Fifth Paraguayan goal for Enciso. And he now plays his football for Strasbourg in France. We are into stoppage time at the end of the 45. Germany have a corner, left-hand side Kimmich. Into the penalty box, headed away, good header. Galazza, man who got the assists back there defended. Canales has chased it out. Galazza's gone across with a sliding challenge, and then Canales dives in. Great bit of defending from him. Through into Germany. 5 minutes added. We've played one. Paraguay lead by that goal to 0. Half-time looms here in Boston. Right-hand side, Leroy Sané. Cross into the penalty area. Deflection. Nobody knew where it was going to go. The shot was from Nemecha. Orlando Gil looked a little bit wrong-footed. Just took a nick of Bobadilla on the way through. Another corner for Germany, who have responded to going behind here. Kimmich, right-footed, swings it in, headed away. It's out towards that right-hand side. Collected by Sané. Sané with a cross towards the back post. Kimmich with a shot. Saved by the goalkeeper. Didn't really catch it, Josh Kimmich. I'm not sure if it was going in. Long ball out. Neuers had to come out of his goal, and Enciso was nearly in again. Paraguay are going to be a danger on the break. Germany have it. Now here's a chance. Entering the penalty area. Undav through to Havertz. He's gone down. Looked offside. And the flag goes up. As everyone looked expectantly there at the referee either for an offside whistle, or Havertz was hoping maybe for a penalty. Dennis Undav just delayed the pass. In all honesty, the Undav Havertz thing has not really worked in this first half. I don't know if that's due to them two, or just due to the quite magnificent nature of the Paraguayan defending, which is something to admire. Into the final 2 minutes. Astolfo Alfaro doesn't look like he's admiring too much down on the touchline. He's still waving his arms around and looks mildly agitated. Over the halfway line from Germany with Kimmich. Rolls it out to Sané. Sané's going to have a little run at Alonso. Tries to get past Alonso with a tackle. Another great piece of defending from Junior Alonso. Not the best clearance though. Kimmich can swing this into the box. Does so. Bobadilla gets there. It's going to go out for a corner, I think. It is. Bobadilla's defend just sort of sliced it out for a corner. This is going to be a cross on the opposite side. The German right. 60 seconds left for Paraguay To reach half-time in front, Kimmich is going to be the man who's got across to the far side. This time, the skipper has put 2 arms in the air as the signal for this set piece. And now Kimmich leaves it for Nathaniel Brown. Not a rush, the Germans. The German players have moved from the penalty spot into the 6-yard box to the back post, far too close to the goalkeeper, Orlando Gill, who hasn't had a ton to do in this first half, but takes the pressure off his team and might just about get them to half-time with that. Long ball towards Enciso. They're looking for that outlet all the time. Didn't reach him. Nemecha has it. Pavlovic. Nathaniel Brown. Half-time looms. Germany still have it. Might get one more chance. Pavlovic right to Sané. Into the penalty area. Cleared away. And then Siso picks it up. And that will be the half-time whistle. Blown by Jalal Jayed. And this is a classic Paraguay performance. Germany with all the possession, all the territory, huffed and puffed, made a couple of half chances. That was about it. And then they are hit with the sucker punch on 42 minutes. Miguel Almiron, reverse pass to Matthias Galazza. Galazza stands to cross up to the penalty spot. Julio Enciso's downward header beyond a static Manuel Neuer. Half-time here in Boston. It is game on. It's Germany 0, Paraguay 1. Welcome back to National everybody. Just about ready for second half action here between Germany and Paraguay. Paraguay with a 1-0 half-time lead. Julian with a goal on 42 minutes. Germany have made changes at half-time, or one change, sorry. Julian Nagelsmann, who was known in his domestic coaching days for being quite an inventive coach, has rolled his dice early. Felix Nemetcha has gone off, and he's gone off and been replaced by the number 8, Leon Goretzka. The referee is going around doing a sock check for some peculiar reasons. Julian Cisso's socks have been fixed, and now he's going to cross him once. I think it's Pavlovic who's getting the sock check as well. Maybe a shin pad situation, but it's a bit of an odd thing for Jalal Jayed to have decided to bother himself at the start of the second half. Germany get us underway, attacking the goal to our right hand side. All in white, the Germans dominated territory and possession. They find themselves 1-0 down at half time. Classic attacking counter play. And here come Paraguay again. Centre forward play from Avalos and Ciso. And Ciso is going to go down the outside of Kimmich. Tries to win the throw-in, last touch. The Germans claimed with offence Ciso, but Kimmich then gave it away by trying to keep the ball in hurriedly. So it will be a throw-in to Paraguay, down by the corner flag. And a chance with a set piece. They started the first half well. Junior Alonso forced Neuer into a save. Goal came after a set piece was cleared. This one's into the penalty area. Bounces across the face. Awful clearance from Florian Wirtz. He's giving it straight to Bobadilla into the penalty area. Hooped clear from Goretzka. His first touch. Leon Goretzka, 31 years of age, the Bayern Munich man. And eventually, Germany will wrestle control of the ball away from Paraguay. Out wide right. Over the halfway line comes Joshua Kimmich. Sané, early ball in from Sané, good ball in as well. Headed away though by Gustavo Gomez. Maybe that's the plan from Germany. Earlier balls into the penalty area. Undav and Havertz very much on the periphery in that first half, kind of just trying to make things happen. Early ball into the penalty area again. This time from Kimmich, who's dealt with by Kubas. And then Ciso is away. And Ciso is going to try and run everybody. Still going, and Ciso holds the ball up, has support. Galazza will just keep hold of possession to drop off to Alonso. Nice little triangle. Galazza has it down this left hand side. Vicky Almiron is with him. Almiron moves it over to Galazza again. Ball rolled out for a throw-in. Paraguay just need to keep Germany honest here. Show them they've still got intentions of getting forward on the break. Second half is absolutely going to take the same shape as the first. Particularly now Paraguay have the lead. Saw some of the situation earlier on today. Japan leads Brazil 1-0 at half time. Brazil had to turn it round in the second half and did so. That's not very good from Florian Wirtz. Manages to win it back though, and there's a Paraguayan player gone down on the far side. Kubas is snapping in with challenges. Kimmich has it wide right. Ball into the penalty area. Headed away at the back post. Caceres. Wirtz takes it off Almiron. Nat Brown. Straight to Jonathan Tah. Down to the right hand side, Leroy Sané. Great tackle in there from Kubas. And Ciso finds his centre forward, Avalos. Avalos was a little bit unlucky there. Junior Alonso had made a long busting run to the left hand side. He managed to get back in Alonso. Enough offside flag has gone up against Nathaniel Brown on the far side. Frustration. It was Brown, it's Florian Wirtz over there. It's unfeasibly lazy by the Liverpool player to get caught offside in that situation. Not had a good afternoon so far. 23-year-old. Okay, 4 minutes in the second half. We're listening to studio-based off-tube commentary of Julian. Paraguay won. Oh, and Ciso might be in. And Ciso tries to put it through the legs of Neuer. Defensive mistake from Kimmich. Back pass was short, and Cisse got there first, just as Manuel Neuer arrived, trying to poke it through his legs. Manuel Neuer managed to block it. Nearly an absolute disaster for Germany. Wow. Here come the Germans. This second half settled to be an absolute beauty. Did cross. One bounce goal kick. Kimmich overhit again. Seeing a replay, it was Kimmich with a mistake, and for that pretends he's fouled. And Ciso does get there first. Just tries to toe poke it beyond Neuer. Neuer makes the block with his left foot. Goal kick is sent long by Orlando Gil. No one anywhere near that. For Paraguay. Here you have it. Pavlovic. Tar, 40 yards out, central area, gives it left to Rudiger. Rudiger has to go wider than he would have wanted, but collects the ball, gives it back to Tar. Pavlovic is now the back man for Germany. He has it just outside the centre circle. Drives forward, drills the ball, chest high. No one in particular stood out for the front. Increasing frustration here. You can sense it as well. Julian Nagelsmann, hands on hips. This technical area, little scratch of the head. Paraguay give the ball back to Germany from the throw-in. Cubas, that's a great pass. Canal has to the ball out. He has to save it from going out for a corner. At the expense of a throw-in. Also Canal. Indicating that Paraguay are going to make a change here. First substitution being lined up in the Albirroja. Ball is in play, Germany have it. Tar moves it on to Kimmich. No early cross this time, it's wider to Sane. Wirtz has come central. Moves it to Kimmich. Dropped off to Tar, who's chased out by Cubas. Coming to Rudiger. Rudiger lifts it out to this right-hand side. Florian Wirtz is taking position on the opposite wing. Both wingers on this right-hand side. Sane is with him. Kimmich gives it back to Wirtz. He's now got time. Shapes to cross, then gives it to Sane. Sane faced up by Canale. Galazza chases back. Galazza left a little bit on Florian Wirtz. Referee's playing an advantage into Undav. Undav on the half turn, crowded out by all the Paraguayan defenders at once. Sent back over the halfway line where Neuer collects. Wirtz is back on his feet. Rudiger. Chip ball in for Havertz. Havertz is caught underneath it. Well marshalled by Jose Canale, and it's one bounce through to the goalkeeper, Orlando Gil. Orlando Gil, all in purple. Not for the first time, just launches the ball to absolutely nobody for Paraguay. Really not that bothered about the aesthetics of it all, the Paraguay. We lead 1-0 though. Florian Wirtz, this time on the left-hand side, another early cross. Havertz, 1-1. Flick header. Oh, it's Goretzka. No, it's not, it's Havertz. Those early crosses, definitely a feature of this second half. Something that Julian Nagelsmann must have spoke about at half-time. We've seen 5 or 6 of them already at the start of this second half. And that's worked to perfection. Wirtz back onto his right foot. Cross comes in. Really good header from Kai Havertz. With the eyebrows from near the penalty spot. Just helps it on. Beyond Orlando Gill. It's taken Germany 9 minutes in the second half to level it up here. All square again. Germany 1, Paraguay 1. Excellent header from Kai Havertz. Third goal of the tournament for the Arsenal man. 25th international goal. All square. Germany 1, Paraguay 1. Germany on the attack. It sense a little bit of blood in the water here. Edge of the penalty area. Goretzka. Ball into one. Sané. Chance. Oh, good block. Chance again. Blocked by Kubas this time. Kimmich has it. Paraguay put the body in the way. One towards the back post. Albirroja brings it away. Referee stops the game. I'm not sure why. Gustavo Caballero, by the way, has been brought on. For Avalos. That substitution was made in the aftermath of the goal. Gustavo Caballero. Third international cap for him. He's in England at the Championship with Portsmouth. Referee to stop the game as Julian is down. Paraguay. German fans around here have responded in. Paraguayan fans have too. Ciso will have to go off here for the required minute, having received treatment. Paraguayan medical staff. 57 minutes on the clock. Germany 1, Paraguay 1. Second substitution here by Gustavo Alfaro. Ciso might not be able to continue though. Goal scorer for Paraguay. Just seeing a replay of his goal. Ciso has gone off. That's a big blow to Paraguay, an absolute key man. Given the job of getting them up the field whenever possible. Substitutes. Looks like, and it is. It's the number 11. Two substitutes in pretty quick succession for Paraguay. Second one forced. Maybe to a central attacking midfielder who's in Brazil with Palmeiras. Julian on the attack, on the half to it, left hand side. This is Nathaniel Brown. Tries to keep the ball in. Forward goes for Paraguay with a kick. You can't quite do so. Paraguay will restart with the seconds. Defending over there from Caceres. For the Albirroja. Clearance left footed long from Gill. Caballero makes a challenge. Paraguay have it. Ball towards the back post, heads her up. headed straight to the goalkeeper by Caballero. Effort on target. Gustavo Caballero, the substitute. Two substitutes combining there. The winger Mauricio with the cross. Caballero's downward header. Now Caballero has won it over on that far side. Can he win something? He can't quite get away from Nathaniel Brown. Florian Wirtz picks up the loose ball for Germany and carries it forward. Wirtz have got the assist for the equaliser. Really good cross from Florian Wirtz, right foot within swing. Third assist of this competition for the 23-year-old. Humas's clearance is hit the German. Havertz tried to knock it through the legs of Canale. Didn't quite work. Brought away by Galazza. Galazza was challenged by Kai Havertz. A bit of throw into Paraguay, right down in front of the technical area of Gustavo Alfaro. As the clock hits 60 minutes here. And we've got a game on between Germany and Paraguay. Germany won, Paraguay won. Paraguay, the equaliser won't change anything they're planning. Their game plan will remain very stoic. Kai Havertz is fouled. Matthias Galazza doesn't agree. It is the right decision. Galazza's catch, Havertz left foot and also his right thigh was followed through. 5 goals in his last 5 appearances in this competition, Kai Havertz. It's a good scoring record. Finished the season strong. Arsenal winning the champion. Free kick, right hand side. Sends Nathaniel Brown away. Even Kimmich was the only option. Germany not in a rush to take this. Just put the ball down. Eventually, no sense to put the ball down. I don't know if that's some real scamming the time. Right arm in the air is the signal for Kimmich. Deep cross, Kimmich comes, Kimmich gets them. Far too close. Just a lofted ball in from Kimmich. Once again, they've gone for the long throughout. Paraguay have tried this a lot. The free kick's being won. That's really good play. Galazza, I think it was, who won the foul off. It wasn't Galazza, it was Mauricio. Tried that a few times in the first half to win this. Julian Ciso. Obviously, something that we've talked about. It's worked this time. Mauricio fouled by Brown. And a chance for Paraguay to put another set piece on top of the German defence. Germany with a very high line. Albirroja dinks it up towards the back post. It's headed away. Good defensive header by Leon Goretzka. Out to Caceres. Caceres beats his man. Now he's got time to measure it cross, and he is way overhit it to the back post. It's really wasteful from Caceres. Be a goal kick to Germany. We're going to make their second change. Dennis Undav, the man who came in after the clamour for his goals, hasn't quite worked for Undav tonight. He's going to be replaced by the man who started the opening games for Germany, Jamal Musiala, wearing number 10 is up. All of this action available via your local broadcaster. And the action has been absolutely fantastic throughout this entire tournament. This one is no different. It's Germany 1, Paraguay 1. We've got 27 minutes left of the 90 to play. Sané. Back to Kimmich, on to Rudiger. Collision. He's left 2 players down. They both look around, and when they realise no one's bothered, they've got up. Brilliant refereeing for everybody there. Because Musiala and Galazza, I think, collided with each other. They both had a little roll around. They both looked at the referee, then the assistant, and then just thought, okay, let's play. Sani, overlapping them from the Harrods. Out towards the corner flag, back to Sani. Kimmich, a little bit faster this from Germany. Rudiger just slows it down. Well, there's a foul. Havertz is fouled. It's going to be a yellow card. First yellow card of the game here. Andras Kubas. Oh, stranger. To the referee's notebook in his time, Andras Kubas. Thoroughly enjoys his role. Vancouver Whitecaps midfielder. 30 years of age now. Ever present in this tournament for Paraguay. Referees now speaking to Jamal Musiala and Matthias Galazzo about that incident earlier on. Musiala's telling the referee that he pushed in. Galazzo's telling him that Musiala pushed in. I reckon we should just get on with it. Free kick to Germany. Is right of centre. It is about 27 yards out. The options are Leroy Sané has placed it. Left-footed option. Orlando Gil is putting up a 4-man wall with a draft excluder and another Paraguayan defender about a yard to the right. It's now a 5-man wall. Sané and Wirtz are the two options. Germany have a 3-man wall of their own. 2 metres in advance. Paraguayan defensive unit. Sané hits it into the wall. Spins up in the air. Orlando Gil thought about coming, stays at home eventually. Gustavo Gomez misread the spin on that as it dropped out of the Massachusetts sky, and it's away for a corner kick to Germany. Bobadilla blocked the free kick. Man on the end of the wall did his job. Kimmich, who's swung a lot of these in today. The Germans will swing another one in here. Crowd seen in the penalty area. Towards the near post. Diving header from Miguel Almiron. At the near post. Puts it directly behind. For another corner kick to Germany. Right in the hydration break territory after this set piece. This one's towards the back post, loads of head scope for it. I think the Paraguayan defender got there, but the referee has given an offence against, I think, Tar maybe. Pavlovic was on the goalkeeper. I didn't see anything in that at all. Paraguay will be delighted with the award. Play on for the time being. Paraguay get down this left-hand side. Picked up by Caballero. Caballero's fouled. That's really clumsy defending from Jonathan Tah. Caballero's going nowhere. Heading towards his own halfway line on the right-hand side. Jonathan Tah just goes through the back of him. And the only way Germany are going to concede is by giving away something like this set piece. That's a wild decision from Jonathan Tah. It's really poor. Free kick's 25 yards out. It's on the left-hand side. It's a crossing opportunity for Miguel Almiron. Low cross, cleared away towards Caceres. Caceres cross is blocked. Musiala was doing the defending. Throw in, 25 yards up that right-hand touchline for Paraguay. Bobadilla. Caceres has it. Caceres is going to swing the cross in and win a corner. That Brown doing the defending this time. A little bit of pressure from the Albirroja. Corner kick for Paraguay. Over on the right-hand side. Third corner kick for the South American team. Maurizio swings it towards the back post, heads are up. It was won by Gustavo Gomez, headed it down into the ground, it bounced up for the goalkeeper. Released it quickly, Manuel Neuer. Had a runner downfield. The referee's pulled it back, maybe for Gustavo Gomez interfered with Manuel Neuer. The Germans aren't happy that was pulled back. They thought it might have been a break on. That wasn't given. Germany come forward. Sané overlapping run from Musiala. Musiala dances on the edge of the box. He's faced up well by Kibas. Out to Sané. Good challenge from Galazza. Through to Germany. And a couple of minutes behind schedule. Moroccan Jalel Jal has blown his whistle and indicates that we are off for a hydration break. Really good game, this one, and all to play for the second time today. It's 1-1 heading into the final 20 minutes. There was a winner earlier on. Brazil, Gabriel Martinelli, maybe an Arsenal player, might get us the winner here in this one. I'll tell you what, the XG is through the floor. As you'd imagine, Paraguay, it is 0.37. Germany's is 0.48. 9 shots, 1 on target for the Germans. 7 shots, 4 on target for Paraguay. Manuel Neuer has made 3 saves. Orlando Gil has not made a save yet. It's a weird one that the stats don't often tell you the truth. 8 corners for Germany, 3 corners for Paraguay. But the main stat, with 20 minutes to go here, is Germany 1, Paraguay 1. Julian later had to go off injured. Gave Paraguay the lead on 42 minutes. Carlos Galazza with a cross. Header from 12 yards from Enciso beyond Manuel Neuer. Equalising goal came on 53 minutes. Really good goal. Florian Wirtz with a whipped-in cross and a clever header. Little eyebrows on it from Kai Havertz. Beyond Orlando Gil into the back of the net. Made it Germany 1, Paraguay 1. This game is not the end of today's action. There's an absolute mouth-watering clash coming up later on between Netherlands and Morocco. The winners of this tie will face France or Sweden, whose game is also tomorrow. So they know pretty quickly they're going to face, can start planning. As the teams rejoin us here, hydration break is done. 17 minutes plus stoppages to find a winner here in Boston in the round of 32. Germany 1, Paraguay 1. Germany didn't make it out the group in the last 2 tournaments. Seems unthinkable that they don't make it beyond the round of 32 in this one. They need something. Cross towards the back post. Havertz on his chest. Ball is wide with Sané. Sané trying to get away from Galazza. Galazza enthusiastically chases it back at the touchline. Tarta Rudiger. Pavlovic. Right to Sané. Sané comes in field, low cross, oh nearly an own goal. Jose Canale with a header, a yard either side of the goal. He's in trouble because that was moving at speed. Straight into the hands of Orlando Gil. I don't know if that's going to count. This is first save. It's mentioned in the hydration break, he hasn't made any. Well, he had a big alert to stop that going in, but it was off his own player. Ceres does well to get away from Bates, and then was looking for Gustavo Caballero. Back through Manuel Neuer. Germany on the move quickly. Sané leaves it to Maurizio. Caballero swaps patches with Miguel Almirón. Caballero does well, good centre forward play. Wastefully tossed up in the air by Gustavo Gomez. Taken down by Rudiger. Rudiger's had his chance in this team with the injury to Nico Schlotterbeck. Schlotterbeck's torment is over. Rudiger taking his spot. Sané. Kimmich. Sané, wide right. Luciano, that's a good ball. Bates, low ball, good defending. Orlando Gil prevents the corner. Matthias Galato's got a right shifting down this left-hand side. The midfielder. Caballero. Caballero does really well. Pressures Jonathan Tah. Wanted a free kick. Caballero just kept niggling at him, and Jonathan Tah ended up running the ball out for the throw. That's definitely part of Gustavo Caballero's job description here in the latter stages. Just needs to engage and occupy these German defenders. Almirón has it. Chance for Paraguay in possession left-hand side. Oh, he's giving it away. Poor pass. Was looking for Cubas. We're on the same page. The break's on. Paraguay need to get men back. Bates left-hand side. Comes in field, steps inside one defender. Gives it wide to Havertz. Musiala goes down on the edge of the box again with no one in attendance. Second time he thinks it's been taken down off the ball. Paraguay are on the break. Left-hand side, Maurizio's over the halfway line. Needs support. It's a couple of men, then turns back. Gives it to Bobadilla. The guess of a pass from Junior Alonso, but it's kept in by Caceres in the right back position. Ball at the feet of Junior Alonso. Now he has a chance. Caballero's onside. Caballero one-on-one. Can he get his shot off? Oh, he's taken too many touches. Oh, flag's got up. Oh, that's a relief for Gustavo Caballero. One-on-one. And he's about 5 yards in advance of the nearest German defender. And allowed the defender to get back at him. And his blushes are spared by the flag going up. Cross comes in towards Havertz. There's a save. Orlando Gil saves the Kai Havertz header. End-to-end stuff here in Boston. Neither side looks particularly keen on extra time. The Germans will want to get this finished now. Havertz wide to Sané. Sané back to Kimmich. Pavlovic. Nat Brown goes down and a free kick's given. Damien Bobadilla is the man who's been penalised. Yeah, he stood on the foot of Nat Brown. There's a chance for Kai Havertz that header. We're seeing it again. It's pretty much unchallenged. 8 yards out. It's not a bad header. Down to the left-hand side of Orlando Gil, who makes the save. This free kick 26 yards out. This is pretty central, a little bit left to centre. Florian Wirtz looks like he's the man. He's going to take charge of this. Germany make a change. Unusual. Alexander Pavlovic is off. Replaced by Voldemar Anton, big number 3. It's by trade to centre half. So maybe 3 at the back for the Germans. 4-man wall. Wirtz and Sané over this free kick. Wirtz up and down, hits the wall. Comes back to Sané. Kimmich. Left-footed cross, deep cross, headed up in the air. Saved over on that side by Maurizio. Keeps it from going behind for a corner. Thrown to Germany right-hand side. Get on with it quickly. Wirtz back to Brown. Switched to the man who's just come on, Anton. Sané. Cross in. Oh, Caceres got to leave that alone. No communication. That was sailing out for a goal kick. Caceres headed away. Germany have it back. Paraguay made so few defensive mistakes in this game. That was one. Maybe just didn't get a call or didn't hear it. Here's Musiala into the penalty area. Brown twists, turns, defended well. Caceres with the tackle. Rudiger keeps it alive. Wirtz. Caceres again. Throwing Germany left-hand side. Inside the final 10 here. Germany 1, Paraguay 1. Chip ball over the top. In advance from Jamal Musiala. I thought Musiala was going to get that under control, and then it just seemed to run beyond him. He was onside too. Just don't really know what Musiala did there. Good defended from Paraguay. Cubas dangled a leg at Nathaniel Brown, who didn't go over it. Credit to him. Orlando Gill. Long clearance. Took by Germany. Time and space. Havertz to measure across. Goretzka goes up for it. Great defending by Galazza, who runs it away, then plays the ball off. Anton wins Paraguay. The throw in. Seeing Goretzka was challenged. I tell you what, that's it. Risky challenge in there by Junior Alonso. He's got both arms wrapped around Leon Goretzka, who goes up for the header. It's checked and cleared. As well, back on already. Orlando Gill does not want that throw-in. Junior Alonso is just torpedoed into it. Thigh high. Gill takes a touch and smashes out for a throw-in. And looks quizzically. Junior Alonso. Paraguay have it. Caballero keeps possession well. Thanks, Cubas. Ball at the right-hand side for Paraguay. Albirroja. Paraguay just been trying to tick off these assignments now. It's a full time is going to be their next finish line. Get to extra time and see where they go from there. They've got to keep themselves in the game here. It's 1-1. This is exactly where they would have wanted to be. Musiala loses out. Maurizio does well. Oh, this is good. Here's a break. Maurizio. Left-hand side. Chased by Anton. Up towards Caballero. Caballero, not the most mobile. Didn't have the pace to trouble Rudiger. Germany have it back. Very fluid system now from Germany. Everyone is just going everywhere. Wirtz is in the centre. Sané is coming off the left wing. He has the ball now. Havertz is out on this right wing. This is more like it from Nagelsmann. This is the kind of thing we talked about at half time. Wirtz cross comes off the head of Alonso. Yeah, Almiron takes a touch, loses it. Musiala bounces off Kimmich to Goretzka. Brown blocked by Caceres. Caceres can bring it away now. Caceres is chased by Goretzka, beats him, then nutmegs Brown. Almiron takes over. That was great from Caceres. Maurizio. Paraguay still in possession. Oh, good bit of skill. But Maurizio team, he's having fun out there. Replacement for Enciso. Paraguay with a much needed little bit of possession here. Eventually it's knocked forward by Canale. Up in the air. Caballero is going to challenge Kimmich as well. Germany have it back. 5.5 minutes to the 90 to go. Germany 1, Paraguay 1, round of 32 here in Boston. Kimmich to Sané. Sané. Rudiger. Kimmich. Rudiger, 50 yards from goal, left of centre. Paraguay, everyone behind the ball. Kimmich moves it out to Anton. Wide to Sané. Sané is going to run at the two defenders. He's going to win a corner. Last touch is off Junior Alonso. Corner kick for Germany. Right hand side. Seen the little replay there of Kai Havertz going down for an off the ball incident in the penalty area. Corner kick, Wirtz. In towards the back post, he has a chance. Bouncing around the 6-yard box, headed away by Caceres. Flag goes up. Offside against Antonio Rudiger at the back post. It's not Rudiger, in fact it was Anton. Germany made first contact from the corner. The ball then hit Waldemar Anton, who was stood right in front of the goalkeeper. Paraguay will gratefully receive this free kick. Four minutes to go. Germany 1, Paraguay 1. Germany have it. Forward towards Sané, who's taken the central position this time. Back with Rudiger. Jonathan Tah. Anton making his way up the right hand touchline. Germany moving the ball around, just trying to create that one more gilt-edged opportunity. They might win it now this late in the game. Or we're going to be heading for extra time here. 3 minutes plus stoppages. Wirtz. Oh, good looking ball through. It was a good idea. Just look at the slide in Nat Brown. Just hacked away by Jose Canale. Change about to be made by Germany. Throwing on the big man. Nick Voltemade. Newcastle man. Make his tournament bout. Leroy Sané is off. Voltemade just completed his first season at Newcastle. Started well, got a few goals. And a little bit awry after that. Is there a winning goal here? Big Nick in the last few minutes. Nat Brown. Waldemar is in on the penalty spot. Good defending from Bobadilla. Ceres smacks it clear. Crowd's been announced here as 64,000 here in Boston. 1,000 below capacity. Did mention those empty red seats and what I think it's a kind of a hospitality area. Germany have it. 90 seconds of the 90 minutes to go. Big switch out here to Musiala. Musiala beats his man, low cross, defended at the near post. And then a bit of a wild clearance, but gets away with it to Paraguay. Caballero is fouled. Good centre forward play from Gustavo Caballero. Paraguay love that. Anton Voldemar is the man who's holding Caballero. Free kick to Paraguay into the final minute. Orlando Gil knocks it long. Paraguay put a few men up here, but first contact is a German one, smashed up in the air by Caceres. Kept in by Albirroja by that corner flag. Go back to Caceres. Bobadilla, Caceres, Almiron. Good ball in from Almiron. Maurizio, yes, a chance. Bobadilla's going to stand the cross up. Heads with the back post, so it's cleared away. Header fell behind everyone from Galazza. Paraguay have it back. Now Germany have it, breaks up. Havertz, right hand side. Musiala in front of him, rolls it to Musiala. Musiala back towards Havertz. Hacked clearance. It's a messy one from Canale. Then Junior Alonso can't get it clear. Paraguay creating problems for themselves. Voltamada, Anton, shot, deflection, corner. Well, it was all happening there. Paraguay with the half chance. Suddenly the break was on. And uncharacteristically for Paraguay, there was a little bit of panic at the back there. Alonso, Canale, both just rushed clearances and gave the ball away. Germany with a 9th corner kick. 12th of the game to be taken on this right-hand side. It'll be a left-footed in-swinger. And Nat Brown is the man who's going to put this in the book. And Germany provide us with the second injury time winner of today's action. Brazil got the first. Brown, right arm in the air, left-footed ball in towards the back post. Jonathan Tah straight at the goalkeeper. I think the intention was to head that back across goal rather than that goal. Again, the long ball from Orlando Gil. This time Manuel Neuer has come out to check us out for a throw-in. Oh, I thought we were going to see Neuer take the throw-in there. Goalkeeper taking the throw-in. It's one of the great things that can happen in football. Thought better of it. It's back into the 6-yard. Germany have the throw in. Nutmeg on that far side, but Miguel Almiron's winning back. Miguel Almiron's thinking about the shot here. He's had a shot, he's got a deflection. It's a corner kick. Miguel Almiron from 35 yards out. Paraguayan fans around this stadium in Boston respond. Paraguay, of course, problems from set pieces from the off today. There's 2.5 minutes of stoppage time left. They've got a chance to drive a dagger into these German hearts here. Paraguay could nick this. Corner kick. Maurizio comes across to the left-hand side to take a left-footed away swing towards the penalty spot. It's won by Paraguay and it's up in the air, hacked away. Oh, and the referee's given a free kick. Joshua Kimmich has stayed down. See an awful lot in that, in fairness. Junior Alonso flattened him as he went for the ball. That doesn't mean he fouled him. Anyway, foul given. Joshua Kimmich is back on his feet. This new directive, by the way, of getting players back up quickly or they have to go off if they receive treatment. He's worked an absolute treat. Powers that they get a lot of stick for some of their preposterous decision making. This has been great. Absolutely brilliant. Refereeing in the VAR in this tournament has been excellent. Can Germany craft one more opportunity. 70 seconds to play. They're in possession, 50 yards out central area. Florian Wirtz switches it out to Musiala. Musiala lifts it into the box, headed away by Canali. Almirante as well. It's a volleyed clear by Bobadilla on that far side. And Damien Bobadilla's got a little bit of crap. He'll have no choice but to get up. Julian carried on. Bobadilla still sitting down on the edge of the box. He physically can't get up. Now he's on his feet. Musiala is twisting and turning, cross towards the back post. Good header for Serras. That's another example of that. He just carried up. Rudiger swings across in, headed away. Great defending, Alonso. Anton Galazza gets in front of him. Galazza just awards himself a free kick. Gustavo Alfaro points at his watch. Tells his team to calm down. We've ticked past 95 here. This game's going to go to extra time. It's going to finish, I think, after this set piece. Indeed, the final whistle has gone. It's finished here in Boston. You get a bonus 30 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Join us for commentary of this extra time period here in Boston. We'll be back for kick-off of extra time. Full time here. Germany 1, Paraguay 1.
Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook,